Alright, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, welcome back to the channel. I hope all is well with you guys. Welcome in. If you're new to the channel, welcome in. I do appreciate my subscribers. I do appreciate you if you are an existing subscriber or a new subscriber. I appreciate your support. Thank you guys for being here. If you're drawn in by the title, there may be messages here for you. Okay, but do not try to make messages fit. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, welcome in. Alright? Energies are fluid. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Okay? Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Let's see, what do my earth signs need to know here? What is it that you don't see coming? Earth signs. You might need to make a decision. Towards Virgo, Capricorn, you may need to make a decision and take action on that decision. A decision that can cause expansion in your life. Positive influences in your life. Okay. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Energy is fluid, time is fluid. So only take what resonates and leave the rest. Yeah. One more time, guys. One more time. Alright. My Declare and Decree deck has already been shuffled. I always continue to do it though. I pre-shuffle before I start the videos. Always pre-shuffle before. Okay? For those of you who are here, who are new, this is my Declare and Decree deck. It's just each card has a positive ritual on it in which you would write it down, set your intentions, and burn. It's just positive rituals. That's what this deck consists of. My Declare and Decree deck, this is spiritual. But these are rituals, okay? To help you to release negative energy. So it's an energy of burning and releasing, okay? So let's see what possible blockages need to be removed, released for my earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let's see what needs to be released, guys. All spiritual warfare waged against myself and my loved ones is now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. All spiritual warfare waged against myself and my loved ones is now destroyed from my energy in spirit and in flesh. You write that down, set your intentions to release that energy and burn it. Okay? All works of iniquity done against myself and my loved ones is now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. All works of iniquity done against myself and my loved ones is now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. You would write it down, set your intentions to release that energy, and you would burn it. Okay. Let's see, guys, what we have for you. What you don't see coming. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, you have the Ace of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and the King of Pentacles, the Tower, the Three of Cups, the Page of, I was going to say Page of Pentacles, but this is the Knight of Pentacles. So you could be learning something new, or you need to. Three of Pentacles showing up here, bottom of the deck is the Star card. Something definitely has been healed or have yet to be healed. But this is having hope. This is having faith, okay, in oneself. You are the star. 17, yeah, you could be seeing synchronicities of 17. 717, 117. Okay, 17 breaks down to an 8. 8 is the number of abundance, okay? That infinity sign, right? So, I feel like earth signs, a tower may have happened in your life, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. Awakening may have happened in your life when it comes to your truth, or when it comes to being clear about your truth, or clear about a situation, okay? We know that the tower is spiritual intervention. That's the number 16. 16 breaks down to a 7. 7 is a spiritual number. That's God's number, right? The number of the Most High. That is spiritual intervention, right? But it's to break down a faulty foundation, a foundation that's not built on trust. It's not built on love. It's not built on anything authentic. It's in fact a very superficial foundation. So what does Spirit come through and do? Spirit come through to deliver the truth, to deliver clarity. By tearing that foundation down, and you must allow it to fall so something new can be built. Okay? Now, there's third-party energy here along with deception, along with burdens. So there's something you're dropping and letting go and releasing. Okay? And it could very well be a person. We did say there was a decision that needed to be made. The Two of Swords is here. There's a decision that needs to be made when it comes to your truth. Okay? Speak it, say what you need to say, and live it. Walk in it. Do not deceive yourself, but be true to yourself. King of Swords energy. Be true to yourself. And you're cutting out any deceptive energy and deceptive people. And what you're doing is you're transmuting the energy so that you can release things that are negative, release things that are no longer serving, including people. Okay? You have the King of Pentacles energy here and the Queen of Pentacles. You could be very well dealing with the situation to where you're working along with someone. King of Pentacles energy, take out resonates. It could be your energy, or you could be this Queen of Wands energy. Okay? But the thing is, also my earth signs, you could be choosing not to no longer work with a King of Pentacles. Someone you may be choosing not to work with, but we're going to see. Because you may have an opportunity for someone new to come in that could possibly be matching your energy as well. You have the Six of Wands, the Queen of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, along with the Queen of Pentacles. So now we got a match. We have the King and the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody is working with this person. And it could be someone new after this tower happened, in some kind of situation to where you needed to speak a truth or just make a situation clear. I feel like you're deciding to invest in yourself because you've invested in a situation that was not working, that did not work. There's an energy of forgiveness as well as an energy of balance. And I feel like if you forgive yourself for the decisions you're making to cut people out and cut situations out, forgive yourself for allowing the tower to fall. And when I say forgive yourself, you allowed it because sometimes we as humans, we don't allow it. We're spiritual beings having human experiences, but we don't allow towers to fall all the time. We try to hold things together and make it work anyway. And I feel like someone has ran out of time to where whatever you're trying to hold up, whatever foundation you're trying to hold up that's faulty, Spirit is not allowing it to stay put. Spirit is not allowing it to stay. Spirit is in fact tearing it down, causing it to happen. And you could very well be in an energy of just allowing this. And it needs to be. Something is long overdue here to be over, is how I feel. And it brings balance when you allow it to be over. When you allow the tower to fall, it's going to bring balance. Okay? Yeah, Empress energy showing up here. Balance, harmony, stability, abundance, rebirth, rejuvenation, restoration, restoring your foundation. Whether it's by yourself, and I feel like some of you could be coming away from a commitment. When it's by yourself, restoration, restoring a foundation that was once built, but it had to fall. Now you build something real. Now you build something tangible, something solid. 10 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, something solid. It takes a while to build the 10 of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles energy, that energy takes a long time to come around. Very slow moving, slow building, right? Slow accomplishing, slow achievements, right? Slow developments, right? But once it's finished, it's solid, it's promising, it's safe, right? And so with the 10 of Pentacles here, that is the family setting. something here is over. You're dropping the burdens of a family setting. Somebody's dropping the burdens of a family setting. You could have been married to someone. Could have been a fire sign that you was dealing with, or someone with heavy fire in their chart, but someone who didn't mind lying to you or being deceiving or putting you in a third-party situation. Then you have the Ace of Cups showing up here. Okay. The World, Emperor and Empress. Okay. Then you have the Ten of Cups and the King of Wands. So definitely counterpart energy showing up. Counterpart energy coming in. What you don't see coming, there's a relationship that's going to show up. It's up to you to decide, right? It's up to you to decide to be clear and truthful to yourself about what it is you really truly want. If you choose to do that, if you choose to balance out your life and accept what's coming in, embrace what's coming in, it's going to balance everything out. You will be balanced with temperance being here, but you must, it's like you're learning to transmute. You're learning to submit and surrender to spirit. You're learning this, okay? You're learning to be clear. You're learning not to accept certain things and cut certain things out. Taking power back, balancing out your feminine and your masculine energies, yet remaining very loving and open-hearted, but maybe a little uncertain. It's to where you had to invest in yourself, or you will be investing in yourself in order to even make this decision that's coming in. So what you don't see coming is counterpart energy and a love that you can accept, a love that you can actually grow with. Ace of Cups. We have Emperor and Empress energy where you're balanced, masculine and feminine. Then we have the King and Queen of Pentacles and the King and Queen of Wands. So there's something and someone you will be taking action with. You will be working with someone who's like-minded like you, who's a go-getter like you, who loves the way you love, whose language is like yours, right? Somebody who you can actually be on the same page with, someone you can actually grow with and share things with in a very genuine way, authentic way. Someone who's not going to take you for granted. They're not going to serve up a bunch of lies, okay? They're not going to be no pick-me energy. There's not going to be no third-party energy, but there will be celebration of love, truth, honesty, okay? And building a foundation as well. Healing is here. So a love could be coming in because there's also healing that will happen between you and this person. Like, you're healed on your own in your separate ways, but coming together is like, it seals it. It seals the deal. Ace of Cups. It seals it. This is what you're manifesting. Out with the old and in with the new. The breaking down of an old foundation. The breaking down of an old behavior pattern. Maybe the breaking down of an old paradigm, belief system. It's breaking down. It's a lot of things that had to be broken. A lot of things had to be broken down first, earth signs, for something new to be built, for something new to be seen, something new to be felt, something new to be developed. You could be meeting someone online, you could be doing a lot of traveling. Someone definitely may want your attention at this time. Okay? Yeah, there's an energy of reciprocity here. And there's an energy of moving on, energy of awakening, and someone that's definitely dealing with karma. There's an energy of actually physically, somebody's physically moving. The Chariot is here. This is fast movement. Also a number 7 card. This is fast movement. So someone is literally moving. Justice. Things being made fair. Things being made balanced. Things being made right. Knight of Cups. 8 of Pentacles. I feel like 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 11 pentacles showing up here. Okay? 3 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles, that's 11 Pentacles. So definitely the 10 of Pentacles showing up double time. 10 of Pentacles here, then you have the 8 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. So new love is what you don't see coming. Someone new. Something new. Okay? Someone who will be on your level. Someone who you can actually see yourself being compatible with. Okay? Someone who works just as hard as you or believe in the same things you believe in. There's definitely awakening that has happened here. And someone also could want your forgiveness of some kind. Somebody may want forgiveness from you, Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Someone may want forgiveness for wasting your time or not treating you fairly in a relationship. And I do mean a relationship that had long-term longevity. Okay? Yeah, you're focused here. And just be careful of anyone trying to ease in any energies of confusions or illusions. Okay, be careful of anyone trying to bring in any energies of illusions. You are definitely the star. You've definitely, I think it's soul searching and introspection too. This is spiritual for some of you. Some of you, you're headed down a spiritual path. And on this spiritual path, you're going to meet a spiritual partner. A partner that's going to be in the same mindset as you, on the same level as you, okay? They're going to be on the same page as you. There's a spiritual partner coming in, a counterpart, okay? This is what you're attracting because you're balanced. So it's soul searching, introspection, right? And learning. Seeing the page of Pentacles. So there's something you're going to be learning in solitude. It's something, spiritual gifts are going to actually be growing here and developed in hermit mode, Virgo energy. Now, at first, you may feel a little bit unbalanced to some extent, or you may feel like something may not work out, but it is. And the reason why it's working out is because you allowed the tower to fall. New beginnings. 2 of Cups, exposed love, the Sun, happiness, success, starting over, starting new, starting fresh, something new, someone new, somewhere new. Some of y'all are literally moving away from a relationship, but you're also moving out of a home with someone that you were in a relationship with. You're literally leaving that behind, that person, that life, that lifestyle, those habits, whatever it was, you're putting an end to it. And someone's definitely going to experience an ego death because they didn't think you would do this. Tower is also a shock to some people. Family as well. Lovers, so-called friends, co-workers. It's things that you're doing that people don't expect. But it's for the betterment of you. It's for your better health, your mental health, emotional health, spiritual health, and wealth. It's for the best, for you to end some things. There's endings happening here. And it's been a long time coming. Things that needed to end a long time ago. Of course, you got people watching and gossiping about what they don't know, right? But you got the strength to keep moving. And like I told you, what you don't see coming, other than love, there's a spirit of an entity, a negative, dark entity, to where it's trying to continue to latch on to you. This is where this confusion gonna come in at. So you're gonna have to nip it in the bud right as it starts, and you're gonna know what it is and when, and you're gonna know how to discard of it. There could be some things that you're not sure of or not quite clear about, And you could be keeping some things to yourself as well. You could be learning that there were secrets as far as family. You could be learning that there were secrets as far as a lover. But it's also an energy where it's going to teach you how to move forward. Six of Swords energy, move on, and you're going to be healing this. It's something that needs to be healed, and you're going to walk through your fears with the Moon card. There's an entity that wants to hold on, and a lot of people are dealing with this because this came out, I believe, in the air sign reading, and it could have been even more than one other reading, that this entity keeps showing up because this entity doesn't want to let go. It attaches itself to things and people. It doesn't want to release folks. It wants to hold on, and it wants to keep hope alive. But there is no hope. There is no hope because hope has died. Okay? Earth signs putting an end to all of this chaos, confusion, lies. A lot of you, this is spiritual. You have a spiritual path. On this spiritual path, you're going to meet a counterpart. Six of Cups, bottom of the deck. Okay, this entity that's probably trying to follow you, some of you guys around. This is an entity from childhood that's been holding on to you, and it has caused you to continue to attract that devil energy in. Okay? Crown chakra, you have been crowned, or you will be. Okay? You have been crowned, or you will be. Got some big ants out here. But this is spiritual wisdom and knowledge, also spiritual downloads. Okay? Four of Wands energy, commitment card, foundation. Remember, we spoke about the foundation, right? Tower came in and tore down the old foundation. You allowed it to fall. Now something new and stable and real can be built. Something solid. Solitude again. Spiritual wisdom, knowledge, understanding, downloads, development. Some of you, 2222 on the timer. 2233 was on the timer. Okay? Spiritual wisdom and knowledge, downloads, learning, spiritual information being given to you by the Most High Mother and Father. And for some of you, this is going to be a real passionate moment for you. New beginnings, new ideas. Empress showed up out here along with the Emperor. New ideas coming in that you can follow through with, that you can develop, that you can invest in, that's going to flourish. Six of Wands energy showing up again here. Six of Wands. Achievements, success. Other than the fact that there are people who want your attention. So Spirit wants you to surrender. Hangman. Seeing things from a different perspective. More enlightenment. More spiritual wisdom and knowledge. But then there could have been some stagnation, uncertainties, delays, right? Because of this thing that had to come down, because of a foundation that needed to be torn down. A foundation that wasn't solid and definitely was not in alignment. But I feel like you've surrendered to the Most High Mother and Father, or you will. You're surrendering to these spiritual gifts. Some of y'all, it's going to be a lifestyle. It's going to be something new for you, but you're going to end up liking it. You're going to like what you do. You're going to be passionate about it. Something new, something real, something tangible, where you will have that connection with the Most High Mother and Father. So you could feel discontent and boredom at this time, or this is the energy you was in until this tower happened. That is new beginnings. New beginnings. I think this is the Fool card in the deck. Or is it the World? I think it's the Fool card, I believe. but you're also taking leaps of faith. A lot of you have begun healing on your own by speaking your truth. The throat chakra is showing up along with the Three of Swords. So a lot of you have already separated from a lover, or you will be separating. You're paying attention to the spiritual gifts. You're paying attention to your energetic feelings that you're feeling. Okay? This is your leap of faith moment. This is your moving on moment. This is your coming out party. You know, it's you doing something different, doing something new that you hadn't did before. Look at that. Spiritual union. See? First of all, you're coming into union with yourself with balance. Then you're going to attract that spiritual connection. Okay? Earth signs. Bottom of the deck. No pressure. This is my Mystic Forest Oracle card deck. Okay? No pressure. Alright? When you want more, don't push yourself or others to get more. Give more of your pure, genuine self. And life will immediately and effortlessly match it. That's what I'm saying. You're in this energy where you're attracting. You're balanced. Masculine, feminine, masculine and feminine energy that you hold, you have balanced. Therefore, you become what you are, right? You also attract what you are. That's what you're doing. You're attracting. No pressure. Okay? Definitely attracting. Spiritual warfare? Absolutely. Absolutely there's spiritual warfare. This right here is spiritual warfare. This entity. It operates in a very high tone, very high frequency. When I say high frequency, it has depth to it. It's a low frequency, low vibration. But if it's connected to the right person or the right thing, it can cause a major reaction in a negative, very negative way, right? This is the spiritual warfare, okay? People watching, folks not understanding what you're about, what you're doing, what you're choosing. It doesn't matter. As long as you're connected to the Most High Mother and Father, as long as you are balanced, excuse me, in your energy. Wow, where did that come from? Is that a confirmation birth or something? Y'all excuse me. That came and I didn't expect that. Because I haven't had anything to eat or anything to drink. So I don't know where that came from. But the spiritual union that you're having with yourself is the same energy that's going to attract your counterpart. Okay? So it's an out with the old and in with the new kind of energy. It's an energy of releasing, surrendering, and allowing. You see? That's what makes things so much easier. That's what invites in reciprocity. That's what invites in balance. Spiritual intervention and you allowing. When you allow and you balance out and you're in an energy of being genuine and authentic, you will attract. And first is spiritual union with yourself. Then you become who you need to become. You attract who and what you are, right? Because you're balanced, you're healed, you're in an energy of acceptance, an energy of allowing, an energy of surrendering. Those energies together, that's the energy that where you can manifest what it is you want. You can be very clear, you can be very direct, you can make solid decisions, right? And then if someone comes in towards you who's not all of these things, but they're the opposite and they're imbalanced, you can discard because that's not for you. That's not what you want in your energy. That's not what you want. That's a no. Okay? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, what you don't see coming is this new counterpart. And it's possible that two things could be happening here at once, where someone old may present themselves to you, possibly in a new energy, okay? Or they could pretend that they're in a new energy. But you're gonna know, you're gonna sift them out real quick. But what you don't see is that new counterpart energy. Since you've balanced King and Queen of Pentacles, King and Queen of Wands, that go-getter energy, that's the energy to where we can build this empire. That's the energy to where we have an understanding. We compromise. We talk. Right? We express to one another. We're open. We're vulnerable. We're authentic with one another. Right? And that's where you want to be. That's the energy you want to be in. Counterpart coming in, heads up, tower has failed, something new can begin, something new can be built. Stay steadfast. Stay strong. Okay? And this is happening quick. You could literally, when this person comes in, when this person is attracted by your energy, y'all gonna be going places. Y'all could go off in this chariot together with this Ace of Cups. Take it how it resonates. For whoever that's resonating with, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, new energy is on the horizon. Old energy may present itself. It's up to you to tell the difference. Alright? So I hope that the messages were clear for you. I hope they were also helpful. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, continue to move forward. Continue to stay balanced. Someone does want a second chance. So old energy may definitely present itself. But it's up to you. It's up to you to set the stage, set the foundation, set the standards, set the boundaries. And that way you can discard that energy as soon as it shows up. So, my earth signs, I hope that this helps, guys. I really do. That's why I'm here. I just hope that the messages are helpful, and I hope that it brought clarity. Okay? And until next time, my earth signs, I want you to take care.